G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Raidzero AU, and today we're going to have a look at Vintage Story. It's a game being made by Tyron Madlener. It's not available on Steam at the moment, but you can get it from the Humble store or also from vintagestory.at from the website. I'll provide a link in the description below. I believe it's 17 or 18 US dollars for this. And very much a survival game, very much in the vein of a certain other block-based survival game, Minecraft. So, and I believe, in fact, it was inspired to a certain extent by a mod for Minecraft called Terraformacraft. I believe that's the case anyway. So, but it is very much its own game. So we're going to jump in and have a look. And we're going to go in single player. You can play multiplayer. I'm going to create a new world. Peaceful village world. No. Sunny cavelands. No. Kingdom story. Raidzero AU's Cavelands, that sounds okay. And I'm actually just going to use, in fact I'll do it all lowercase. Raidzero AU is the world's seed. I'm going to be playing on standard, the default survival experience. It does have exploration if you don't want combat and things like that. Wilderness survival, challenging combat and survival mechanics. Greater focus on survival, less focus on exploring and building. So the standard is balanced between all of that. And then you've got creative where you're just able to fly around and build whatever you want. Now, before we go into the world, one thing that you definitely want to do, you can do it via a command afterwards, but you definitely want to come into customize. And down here, it's got ProPick node search radius. I'm just going to set that to 8. Apply that. So Raidzero AU's Cavelands, Raidzero AU, standard. Let's create the world. Okay, here we are. Just popped into the world and you get to select your outfit here. You can choose various tops and things like that. Might just do that and that. Want something on our feet? Yeah, possibly. In fact, I might just do that. No. Might just do that. There we go. Confirm our selection. Okay, so as I said, this is very much a survival game. So, first thing, we've got 29 days until the first temporal storm. And if we go into our inventory, this is only the inventory. This is our crafting area. This is the only inventory we've got is along the toolbar at the moment. So we need to expand it by putting things in these basket areas here. The first thing I want to look at here is where are we? We're just here. We're actually not in a bad spot, to be honest. And I'm just going to mark our spawn point so we know where that is. I'll mark it with that, and we'll do it as white. Okay, so that's our spawn point. We've got this here. You want to look for wetlands. You see the map does expand out quite a bit. Because what we want to do, so we want to have a look around. I want to see what that is. What is that? Blue clay. Okay, I'm going to mark this simply because we will need some blue clay. So let's mark that as well. There's two different types of clay. There's blue clay and fire clay. So we're definitely going to want that. And we're going to want to look around for these little stones here. So we've got flint there, and we're going to need to use these to make our initial tools, which is one of the kind of neat things with this particular game, is the way it does that. We'll get to that in just a moment. So we need to gather some bulrushes or some cat's tails, and the way we do that is, now we've got some flint, just crouch down using the shift key and right click, and it brings up a recipe, and we need to nap out some tools. So the first thing we're going to do is a knife blade, and it gives us this little template here. Press G just to sit down next to it, and then we just need to break out the blocks that we don't need, and we'll get 2 knife blades from this. So there we go. So we've got 2 knife blades now, but not much use to us unless we can use them as a knife. What we want to do is come around, find some of these bushes, and chop some of them out, and we'll get some branches from them. You can also get branches from trees when you chop down trees, but you need to get a knife first. We got some, I can see some branches just lying on the ground over here as well. We'll keep grabbing any flint. Flint's really good early on. There are some better materials that you can use, a bit more durable. Okay, so now what we want to do is bring our knife, those, and then we go, flint knife. Got 2 flint knives there now. If we press H, it brings up the survival handbook, and we can look at everything we need, or we can do a search for anything we want to craft. So hand basket here is what we're looking at to start off with, and that's to fill these. Only provides 3 slots each, and we're going to need lots of cat's tails. We've got some mushrooms here as well. Now we've got a knife, what we can do is harvest those, and it'll just take the top bit off. Now these are edible, these ones. Some mushrooms aren't. Down here, right mouse button, we can get some blueberries. We've actually got quite lucky here. There's lots of flint around, which is great. Okay, let's get back to the water. We need to start gathering these. So you can harvest these prior to having a knife, but if you do, it'll break the whole thing. And what we want to do is we want to just chop the top off. Okay, here's some of the other mushrooms. There's a fly agaric. Not good for eating. Not sure if you can use it for anything else. I'm sure it has a use. Not sure if whether you cook it or something like that. It gives you something. So really the aim here in the first day is expand the inventory if you can, and make some tools. And get somewhere to stay overnight. Now there are wolves and things around. As I said, it is very much a survival game, and they're no joke. What's this one? Field mushroom. Okay. We can eat that one as well. So getting some early food, which is basically just going to be berries. Things like that. Okay, so just here. Wondering whether we want to be sort of up. Where do we want to be? We've got some ruins around here. Wondering if we want to be sort of over this way here. We'll keep grabbing these bulrushes. Well, I keep calling them bulrushes because that's what I think of them as. But cat's tails, they are called. Now there is a sprint in this. It is the control key on the keyboard. Keep grabbing the flint. Claystone. It's not really useful to me at the moment. You want to check everything because you may come across some deposits of clay. Not clay. Deposits of things like copper. And you'll find small deposits of that. Recurrent bush. Okay. Right, we've probably got enough now to... Let's make some. Probably make 2 of these. So if you grab the whole stack and just hold the left mouse button down, it'll automatically populate. Alright, that gives us a few more slots up here. You over there, field mushroom. Latte. Okay. We'll just... I'm hearing something groaning around the place. I'm not sure what it is. But I don't like it. Grab the berries from there. Which way are we headed at the moment? No, we're down here. Okay. I want to find an area that I think would be maybe this spot here. But we've got some trees around. Okay. So we want to go southwest. Claystone, claystone. Got a rabbit there. And another rabbit there. Oh, we know where the rabbits are. Alright, now we just want to go south. So let's head through this way. Grab any cattails that we see. And any berries we see. Oh, what's that over on the... what's all this? What's that? Quartz. Lots of quartz here. Mark that. Quartz has a possibility of having gold and silver in it. We want to mark anything we find. Alright, so that's the way we want to go. I want to head over this way. Alright, we've got some more bulrushes. Bulrushes? Cattails. Get it right. Oh, we've got lots of them here. This is good. We should be able to fill out our baskets. That sounded like a wolf. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, just in case, I'm going to make a spear. So for that, we need flint spearhead. We'll just break this out. Go. And that and a branch. Oop. And you know what? I think I'm going to make another one. Just so I've got two. Just in case. We are quite fragile at the moment. Alright, that's 2 spears. That loose flint down there. Alright, one of our knives is about to break. It's okay. Just keep grabbing these. So everything takes time in this. You start off basically with nothing. You are effectively Stone Age, and slowly we'll work our way through to be able to work with copper and hopefully through to the Bronze Age and things like that. How many we got? 23. Okay. Grab a couple more, just because we can use these also with some other plants to make poultices to heal ourselves. There we go. One of our knives is broken. Okay, so where am I headed for again? I'm reckoning about here. Hopefully we don't get bothered by anything. Keep grabbing that. And what we'll do is we'll grab you. Okay, that's our inventory sorted out for the moment. Not very big, but we have options to make it bigger later on. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Over here, it's empty. Cranberries. Kind of want to be away from the trees a bit if I can. Although this was the area here, didn't look too bad. So over here, plenty of reeds there. Hearing things. Okay. So our best option at the moment, I'm definitely hearing groans and things around the place, I think will be to dig in to the side here. We'll see how we go. But before we do that, what we've got to do is we need to make ourselves a shovel and probably an axe. So we're going to make an axe head to start off with. I'm definitely hearing noises around. Now you don't have to sit down to do this. You can do it from up here. Okay, there's that. And we want a shovel. So things will start to get dark very quickly if we're not careful. So, okay, there's our shovel head. We don't have any... Oh, yes, we do. I was going to say we don't have any more sticks. Yeah, there's definitely something around here. There's our axe. Pop you up there. In fact, you can go up there for now. You can go up there just to clear it. There's definitely wolves around. Okay, so let's start the process of digging in. Hopefully we don't hit rock too soon, because we don't have the ability to mine rock at the moment. I'm literally just going to dig in enough room to make myself a little hole to spend the night in. It's actually worked out quite well. There's lots of dirt here. Right, there's the... That'll do. Okay, so what we're going to want to do here is maybe take this back one more. Probably spending a little bit too much time doing this. This will do. Okay. Now we start to build this out. We're just starting off with mud. This is the Stone Age. Do I want to go out another one? Possibly. Do is leave ourselves a bit of a window there. That can be our door, and we'll do the same on this side. Okay. That gives us a little hidey hole that we can lay in. Now, we want some grass. We're going to have to chop a tree down. Luckily we've got a tree right next to us here. We do want a decent amount of this grass. Just because I wouldn't mind making a bed. You can use a bed to sleep through the night. I'm not going to do it on this first night. Simply because when you sleep in a bed, it simulates using it takes down your hunger, and we don't have a lot of food at the moment, so can't really afford for it to do that. But we'll make a bed anyway. But first thing we're going to do is get a fire going. So break down a tree. Takes a little while to do that, but you only need to take the bottom one out, and the rest of it comes down. You do get some branches and things from it as well. Might grab another one as well. Yeah, it's starting to get dark. Don't want to get stuck out here in the dark on the first night. There we go. And we'll grab the branch there. Another branch there. Okay. And we'll stick a block there just to stop anything getting in. So first thing I'm going to do is just make a fire. So to do that, what we want to do is we want to grab our dry grass, hold that in the hand, hold down the shift and right click, and it'll put a little bit there. And then we need to make some firewood. So to make firewood, it's just the log there and the axe, I believe, up the top. You get 4 firewood. Going to keep... Alright, there's 32. That'll do for now. Okay, so hold the firewood, hold the shift down, right click, some in. Now we need to make a fire starter. So if we go and press H and go into our handbook, fire starter, 2 branches and some dry grass. Okay, so dry grass, 2 branches. Out of that, and then shift with the fire starter in your hand, shift and right click, and you just have to hold it till it lights. There we go. Alright, so we've got a bit of light here now. Now if we right click on that, opens up panel there, and I might, if we put a couple of branches in there, it'll make us some torches. The other thing I want to look at is our very first armour. It's not very good armour, but it'll do. Wooden armour, improvised armour. So knife, dry grass, and firewood. So, do we have enough? Yeah, we do. Good. Put 1 extra in there. Won't matter. And then we grab our knife, put it up there. There we go. Improvised body armour. Press C to go to our character. And then we grab that and pop you on. It'll give us a little bit of protection. Meanwhile, in here, our torches are done. So what we'll do is we'll place 1 in our hand, which is that slot there. And then we might just stick another one. Oh, there. There, and what do I want? Want those blocks there, just so I can pop. I'm gonna stick 1 there. Okay, so we've got a fire going. We do need to keep that fueled. We don't have a lot. And then I suppose the next thing we want to do is we want to make the bed. So go in here, and it'll be the hay bed. So the first bed you can really make. You need to make it with 3 hay bales, which are done using that. So do we have enough? I reckon we've got just enough. Two, three. And then this, just across there, gives us a hay bed. And this can just go just down there. So this will let me sleep for up to 7 hours, but as I said, if I do that, it'll reduce my food level or increase my hunger. So I don't really want to do that. What we will do is we'll have something to eat. Got some blueberries here. These don't do a lot, but they're better than nothing. We'll eat all of those. And you can move the bushes around, so we might grab some of those bushes and have ourselves a little berry grove. Now, don't think I've got enough cattails for... The next thing we want to look at is to put some storage in here so we don't have to carry everything around. And that will be... I'm not even sure what they're called now. Container of some sort. Here we go. If you press H while you've moused over something, it'll bring them up in the thing. Read basket, that's what we're after. So yeah, we don't have enough of these. These will be the next things we're after to be able to store stuff in. But we might have to wait till morning to do that. And go out and grab some more stuff. We are quite full. Yeah, we're quite full at the moment. We could eat some of these. Eat the mushrooms. Just top ourselves off. There. Alright, that's not too bad. We got 4 cranberries. You know what, let's finish off with a few cranberries. There we go. We're basically full. Okay. Well, we've made it through the first day, at least. Got ourselves kind of settled down here. And tomorrow we will head out and look at getting some more stuff done. So, I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero, signing out.